Hey guys, what's up? It's CS Venom today, and today it's Cancer Motion shoutouts, week 172 and 173. So, we got a lot of motion shoutout, like over 15, like 16 to be exact. So, yippee, I'll be here for a while right now. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. And our first emotion ultimately goes to NASCAR 2016, racing at Bristol, hopefully, I believe. Joey Logano's up front in the throwback race. But if this is a throwback race, I'm concerned on what throwbacks the Christopher Bell Wars are having, because it looks like there's a normal paint scheme. I mean, I know Austin's a normal paint scheme, but this is basically a throwback to Ricky Kendrick, so I'll count that. Anyways, we've got Giggles Logano out front with the Austin literally right behind him somehow, even though he started dead last. And now he's taking the lead. Don't know how that occurred. I mean, Harvick's not in a throwback either, but it's a throwback to Bush, apparently. I don't know. Direct is Truex. Oh my goodness, Joey Logano's wrecked, thanks to Kyle Busch. The rivalry at the LA Coliseum has continued, folks, here at Bristol. What a complete upset here. What am I even saying? I don't know. Anyways, now I've got to say he's been in many times already, so there's no I've got to say about him. So, great motion man, good work, and we're going to move on to the next motion of the week. And our next motion of it goes to Filing Racing at Talladega. I'm terrible at singing. We got good friends Logano and Hamill on the front row with Brad Keselowski and William Byron right behind. No, never mind, here goes Brad Keselowski bringing a free ride already. It's lap 1, we're already going 3 wide. How is this possible? No, now we're back to single file. No, wait, no, here comes William Byron straight out now. Can we just go single file, going 2 wide for like 1 lap and not go 3 wide? Oh, wait, this is Talladega, nothing else can happen like that. Never mind, here comes Talladega and Denny Hamlin back to the race lead. Doing a 2-car tie. Now here comes the 500 champ of Ricky Icky. Never thought I'd say that ever again. They're 4 wide! Austin Dillon, what are you doing, dude? You can't make it 4 wide on lap number 2. I don't make cars go 4 wide on lap number 2 or lap number 1. Apart from the last time I mentioned, okay, never mind, I'll agree. Here comes Chase Elliott to ruin it. Oh, and there's a crash already. Austin Cendric and Ryan Blaney have crashed out, collecting Truex, Chastain, Kaz Growls, and Joy. No, not Joy. Can Corey Joy just have any good luck at super speedways? Like, any ever? This is just absolute pain. His Blaney's got too much damage. He's done. He's a dunner. What happened here? I'm blaming Cendric, honestly. This is all Cendric's fault. He was the one I first saw spinning out, so it's his fault. I lap 2 and already a big crash, and it's taking out Ryan Blaney. Who to blame? I'm blaming Cendric. Anyways, great mention, man. Kid what? Nothing else to say here. He's been here many times already, so his dominations are already estimated. Go subscribe if not yet. So if I do, we'll move on to the next mission of the week. And our next motion goes to Northwest Cubs racing at Atlanta Super Speedway. What is it the Super Speed race this week? There's 2 of them so far. Anyways, YRB this time's up front, and guess who's up front as well? Chase Elliott. Again. How many times does it have to be at front for Speedway? When is he good at them? He's not, come on. I know he's won last year's one, well, twice, but still. Anyways, here he comes to the inside, takes the lead away from Ryan Blaney. What a surprise. Stop Motion is pretty good. It looks actually like Atlanta, so I definitely like the track. And yeah, that's enough. Nothing really got to say about Northwest. It's been here many times already, so there's really nothing to say about him. I haven't said about him yet. So yeah, track's pretty good. Oh no! Oh no! We got another crash. Ding Dings is involved. Ross, Deebs. Apparently Kevin Harvick, Bubba Wallace, Joey Jason, somehow BJ McLaren have crashed. BJ, how did you get wrecked out? You're supposed to be at the back of the field doing absolutely nothing, and now you're doing something. That's not like you. Joey Jason as well, you're doing absolutely nothing other than flying to the wall on your side. Yeah, that happened at Las Vegas, but no one saw it, so yeah. Here happens. Kevin Harvick decided to Harvick the field. At least score Joyce on the race. Anyway, it's a great submission, man. Good work, and move on to the next mission of the week. And our next submission of the week goes to Zuma Racing. Oh, and there's a crash already. On lap, not even through turn number 1, and already 4 cars are out. And that's all 4 Toyotas, including Kyle Busch. You see, this is why Kyle has left Toyota. Not because Eminem's left it, not because Joe basically fired him. No, it's because the Toyotas basically suck. Sorry, Toyota fans. Anyways, at least Truex can suck currently. Oh, Bubba Wallace weirdly. Never mind. I jinxed Wallace again. What do you mean jinxing Bubba Wallace lately? I don't know. Anyways, now Truex is the lone Toyota left because everyone else just basically wrecked in turn number 1 thanks to Reddick, Hamlin, Bell just wrecking into Kyle Busch. He did absolutely nothing wrong, had nowhere to go. This wasn't Kyle Busch's fault. No, it was basically everyone else's, but him. Just saying. He was an innocent bystander. Even was involved in this crash. He took out his car owner. I wouldn't be sure if Denny Hamlin might having a few words with his driver. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyways, never got to stay with him. He's been here many times already recently. So there's never got to stay with him. It's so much that really smooth. So, great motion, man. Good work. And we move on to the next motion of the week. Not painful, to be honest, seeing this. Next motion goes to Everything Jr. for his first prisoner, racing at a track, I guess a fantasy track. I will say that the fantasy track looks really good. I like how it's made. Larson's leading, that's not a surprise whatsoever. The stop motion is pretty good, I would definitely say, and definitely very estimated. I like how you got the billboard signs on the outside. That's a nice touch. And now it's just 100 teammates up front. That's nice to see. And, oh, Kevin Harvick's taking out Chase Elliott, and who's taking out Ty? Kevin, stop taking out my boys. It's definitely Ty. He's taking out my boy Ty Dillon. How dare you, Harvick? At least you were involved in the crash as well, so that's good. Good, that's what you deserve for taking out my boy and Chase Elliott. More mainly Ty, though. Anyways, never to say it. We're going to get out of it before the stop motion ends. So, great motion, man. Good work. And we'll move on to the next motion of the week. And our next motion, we'll go to Series Cup. So he's racing at Nashville Superspeedway. Don't worry, ain't no Superspeedway. We got the Hapster up front. We've got Jimmy Jans. We've got Watermelons up front as well, because that's Ross Chastain for your people. Yep, and Ross Chastain in a spy mode with cars up front. Nothing unusual there. Jimmy Johnson's also up front, but then again, Jimmy Johnson's Jimmy Johnson. Nothing else goes there either. Stop motion's really good. You know, Series Cups at this point. He's been here many, many times already, so there's nothing you got to say about Series. So, yeah. I mean, he's one of those. Everybody's like, oh no, we've got a crash, and Cole Custer's the one to blame for it. Daniel Hemrick and John Hunter Nemechek are being victims to Cole Custer's stupidity, and he's going to be the one who's out of it. Good, that's what he deserves. What the heck happened here? He just bombed Nemechek and decided to wreck himself and take Daniel Hemrick also in the process. Then again, Hemrick had nothing to do there. In a Ryan Newman car. Now needs to be said there, people. At least those two get to continue on. Good for them. Not good for Cole Custer. Actually, good for Cole Custer. At least he's out too. Good. There aren't any more stupidity out of you today. You're in a Chevrolet SS, mate. Get a right car. Anyways, nothing else to say about the series, so great submission, mate, good work, and move on to the next submission of the week. And our next submission goes to Miss Craft, racing at the LA Coliseum, hope there's no wreck first here, and William Byron is up front with YR beating up. Here comes Tyler Reddick down to the inside, and that cool new next-gen car, because Lionel finally made a next-gen Tyler Reddick finally. Bad news, it's not an actual next-gen car, it's a promo next-gen for Tyler Reddick, and it's, I think it's on the store for that sponsor he has, Free Chi. I think that's the sponsor name for him. Sadly, I can't get it because, let's face it, I live in the UK, and let's face it, us in the UK don't get good things like this. Or me. Anyways, Jordan Garner is passing Daniel Suarez for my utterly pain, and here comes Tyler Reddick. No, never mind. No, here he comes. To the insider, will he be new leader? That's Tyler Reddick. Making me more jealous by every second in that car. I'm gonna stop complaining about that car. You know, Miss Crab at this point, he's a good stop motioner, so there's nothing I gotta say about him, so, yeah. Great submission, mate. Good work. And we're going to move on to the next submission of the week. Eric Jones, you got to pick up the pace, mate. You are about to go one lap down to the leaders. Is that a PTC Kyle Larson car I just saw? I'm hoping it's not.
You guys silly? I'm still going to send it.
Person is now in a third. Oh, there's more contact. Chastain climbs the...
Oh my god, yes, he's dead!
Our next submission of the week to the marking death, I believe, his first appearance now. Racing at Charlotte. Backwards version, however. We got Kurt Busch and Denny Hamlin up front. Good to know. Kurt Busch is leading with now Kyle Busch up to second. We got Toyotas dominating here at Charlotte once again like they did last year. The only problem is this time, never mind, it's a Chevy driver, Henry driver up front. Hey, we're doing so good about Henry driver up front, right? There's two actually. Fantastic. They're 4 wide mad big Matt. That's not going to end very well. Like how it ended in the Coke 2020 with 2 Coke 600. Motion is really smooth. I do like it. The only thing I would say though is maybe have the cars go the other way around because oh Byron, oh no, Byron is wrecking off the field. That did not take very long. William Byron decided to still drifting like Lightning McQueen, but in the process took out Cendric, Truex, Elliott, Harvick, and Christopher Buescher. What are you doing, Beto? What are you doing, Byron? What are you doing? Bruh. He didn't even do a great drift either. He not did he? Nah, okay, fine. He did a somewhat good drift, but he hit the wall, so it doesn't count. I can do better drifts than that, mate. Again, like I was about to say before, I was really interrupted thanks to you, Willie B. The only thing I would say is probably like make the cars go the other way around and maybe have some grass and make the track a little bit more accurate, a little bit more to Charlotte, but other than that, I don't mind. It's still a nice motion, so great submission, mate. Cute work, and we're going to move on to the next submission of the week. Next submission of the week goes to Nuki513, racing that day, trash a lot. Oh, it's a nice tight car there. Cole Custer's up, or was it Ryan Priest? I think it's Ryan Priest, it's the 2023 version. It's at title on 77, it's just Blicky. McDowell slow on the track. Micah, what you doing? Pick up the pace, dude. Be on board with Ryan Priest. In the 41, he's doing more better than Cole Custer can do, and that's leading a race. Oh wait, Cole Custer has one race, never mind. No, stop motion is really good, very smooth. I don't know why this is not stop motion currently. I don't know why. It's kind of a bit slow. Mike McDowell's causing some trouble here. And speaking of trouble, we've got a trouble. Oh dear, we've got a crash and it's taken out half the field. Like, quite literally half the field. We've got Bush, Chastain, Larson, I guess Austin Hill, a few other drivers involved because I couldn't tell who's involved. Hopefully the driver's not involved because let's face it, the drivers have the worst luck of his rears currently. The ball's also down in the garage. I'm not going to ask anymore. Summation, really good, very smooth. I would say though, there are not many green flag laps going on, so I'd probably say, oh, there's Allgaier. Well, sucks for Allgaier. Neither does much up anyway. I would say add more laps before caution because it isn't long green flag around to like 2 laps before crash, so have longer green flag ones. So other than that, great motion, man, good work, and I'm going to move on to the next motion of the week. Oh my goodness, chase the lights out, let's go! And the next motion of the goes to Camper Racing League, racing at and Rhino and Jeff Gordon are going into already. Can we just get one lap in any stop motion today that isn't like a wreckfest or something, or like a contact on lap 1? Just saying. Anyway, we've got Kyle Larson up front, we've got Kevin Harvick, we've got the Hapster, we've got Bushy, we've got the Biff, Greg Biffle, we've got some free wire with Carl Embers and Ricky Ickney, we've got Eric, oh my goodness. Jeff Gordon is dead. No, I don't think he's destroyed it, I think he's killed himself in the process. And Ryan Newman's the one to blame for it. You know, Ryan Newman is the guy who always goes flying or gets cars stuck on top of him. Now he's the guy who likes to kill people into the catch fence or flip them over. I'm just saying. Then again, it was mainly Clip Boy who did it. Clint? Clip Boy and Jeff Gordon's rivalry continues on, folks. Exposed. Anyways, you know Cameron at this point. He's been here many times already, and there's nothing else to go say about him, so... Great submission, man. Good work. And we're going to move on to the next submission of the week because there's nothing to say about him. And our next submission of the week goes to Riverside, racing at Daytona. No, I'm not going to sing that song again. I think there's more Daytonas coming up. We've got Daniel Suarez up front, leading at Daytona in a Super Speedway package form. Ryan Priest now on the inside. Reese Priest will take the lead away, help from Giggles Logano. This race getting intense, what could possibly go wrong. Something's gone horribly wrong. We've got Chase Stewart, Bubba Wallace, and William Gordon have crashed off turn 2. Also, wow, why did William Byron hit that wall and then Chase Briscoe went to the inside? What's going on today? How do you crack that and then Chase Briscoe decided to spin off the track? I don't get it. Anyway, Summation is really smooth. There's nothing else to say about him. I would say that maybe add some more laps because it is only like a 5-lap race. Other than that, really smooth Summation. So, great Summation, man. Good work. And we're going to move on to the next Summation of the week. Next summation of the week goes to JJ489, racing at Daytona. And we've got the old school drivers. This is an interesting summation. David Pearson, I believe, is up front. We've got everyone in the old school car for like those old days in the 1950s and that. Apart from Richard Petty, because he just didn't want to bring his old car back. Richard, it's always you. I know you're royalty. Oh, we've got a crash already. The 24 and the whatever number also got taken out. I don't know who the driver is because 24 ain't Jeff Gordon or Willie B. Byron. They're out there. The 28 was also involved. Was there ever a 28 car in the sport? Oh, whatever. Stop motion, really smooth. I really do like the effect of this race. Obviously, it's still, this is not like Daytona. This is like the newer Daytona. But I really do like the racetrack as a whole. Like how he brought older cars into this. That's kind of interesting. I've never seen this ever happen, and it's Really impressive, I might say so. So, well done to you, Matt. NASCAR GG49. Bobby Allison, Jr. Johnson, and Dan Granty, whatever his name is. They're out. Well, Bobby Allison gets to continue on. Good for him. Anyways, great measurement, good work, and they're going to move on to the next mission of the week. He even has the sounds from back those days. This is the best stop motion I've ever seen. Well, not really best stop motion, but it's still a really good stop motion, my guy. And our next stop motion of it goes to Paper Cup Series for, I believe, another person here. Yep, he's been here already. Don't worry. He's racing at Daytona. How many Daytonas are there this week? How many? How many? Name them all. There's too many of them this week. Anyway, they're already 3 wide at Daytona. We've got Michael McDowell in the 32 car, for some reason, up front. Even though there's a 34 car in this race, but I'm not going to ask any more questions about it. Here comes Ryan Blaine, take the lead away from him, though, in a Dent Wizard car. Or older Gen 6 cars, but I don't care. I mean, come on, I still use my Gen 6 cars in the series. He's a German person, because he speaks German in this race, so I'm not a good German person, so I'll just have to do the commentating for you. Blaine on the inside, here comes Eric Amarillo on the outside, we got Truex Jr. on the top lane. Amarillo trying to pass Train. Okay, I'm not going to commentate, because that would take the whole rest of the episode. Race summation, man. Good, well, not really. I would probably say take a few more pictures here and there, since it's all choppy and maybe speed because of a little bit. Other than that, great summation, man. Good work, and I'm going to move on to the next summation of the week. And our next summation of the week goes to SRT 0616, racing at Arizona. How many? How many Daytonas are there? How many of them? It's like an army of them this week. There's too many Daytonas now recently. We got William Byron up front this time with Tyler Reddick to his inside and NASCAR opener. Yeah, the NASCAR opener is back. We've got Tyler Reddick who is spinning. He is saving it, however. And at least, no, he's dropping. Well, boo-hoo for him. He's failing. He's just failing, isn't he now? Some motion's really good. I do like the banking. I also like the catch fence moving you got there. That's a really nice touch. Ryan Freese on the inside. Oh, we got a crash. Someone's dead. Someone is dying on the backstretch. Who is it?
Travis Pastrana up into the catch fence.
Oh no, Travis Pastrana's dead. The famous NASCAR bust himself is out of the race.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think that would happen in real life, but Travis Pastrana is definitely dead in a Bubba Wallace car. So that's for him. Don't care. Anyways, even the number fell off. For evidence to describe him. The judge.
What a hard hit.
Anyways, great summation, man. Okay, we're going to move on now to the next summation. Because it was pretty smooth. Next summation is the Speed Cup Stop Motion, racing at a track that isn't named Daytona, finally. And it's called Michigan. I'm starting to see trends from the Kenny Cup Series from a driver who won at Michigan twice and then won Daytona. But you realize that when I announced the driver who won that race later on this year. But this is not the Kenny Cup Series, this is the NASCAR Cup Series. Anyways, Giggles Logano's up front with Denny Hamlin trying to pass him on the outside with Willie B. Byron right behind them. Stop motion, really smooth. It's a little choppy here and there, so not badly choppy, but I'm not going to say badly, so. Yeah, that Reddick connection's back. Ah! Yeah, nothing got to say here. Stop motion's really smooth, really acts like Michigan, so nothing got to say here. So, great motion, man. Good work, and we're going to move on to the next motion of the week. Oh, Byron's loose off the corner. Sucks for him. He's going to lose all the track position he gained, thanks to Kevin Harvick again. I was out for the 100 boys, they ain't this week.
Bottom. Here comes Eddie Hamlin. He's trying to take the lead. We got a spinner. Daniel Suarez. Emotional, damn it.
Next motion goes to Jimmy Wolfby, that hopefully got the name right for his first place. And they're racing at a track. Don't know the name of the track, but it's definitely a track. Kyle Busch is up front with Chase Leonte right behind him in hot pursuit. What could possibly go wrong in this race for him? Here comes Chase out there, coming to the back bumper. I got a nice catch fence here, but you got a little stick attack there, but that's no bad there. So much is really smooth. I do like the track as well. It's pretty nice, and yeah, like there's nothing else I gotta say here. So much is really smooth, and that's basically it. Here comes Chase out to the inside of Kyle Busch though, fighting for the race lead. Oh! This is not nice. Kyle Busch took up my boy. Chase Elliott took up my boy. How dare you, Chase Elliott? How dare you, Hendrick? Ganger rules. I'm just gonna move on. Race summation, man. Good work. I'm moving on to our last summation of the week. And our final summation of the week, finally, goes to Stop Motion Brothers racing at a dirt track. Christopher Bell's up front because, you know, he's a dirt expert. Last did not make this race because they were heat race before this. Cole Custer is in second. What world do we live in where Cole Custer's actually doing good on dirt? Then again, he did win the pole for the Bristol Dirt Race last year, so yeah. Stop motion, really smooth. The rules could be improved in the paper. Then again, I use paper rules anyway, so I can't complain either. Stop motion, really smooth. Do you also like this track? Look, Cody Ware even made this race. Well, again, what are we living in where Cody Ware actually has talent? I need to ask that question, mainly, people. He's even being Toggy Elland. What a miracle this is, honestly. Anyways, don't forget to stay here. So, great motion, man. Good work. And we'll go back to the booth because there's really enough to stay here. Come on, Ty. Stay on the lead lap. Stay on the lead lap, my boy. No, never mind. We don't, of course, we just don't get good things like that, don't we? My pain and misery continues, folks. And those for every single Stop Motion on this streak. That is so long, isn't it? That really went forever. Well, this is over now. At least I did finish it out for one. It's great to made Stop Motion the last 2 weeks then when he made the episode, so congrats to you guys. I don't know what I'll be uploading next, so you'll see. Anyways, it's me, Steve Never. Stop now, though. Bye, guys.